Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Words of Wisdom Wednesday. Today I have my brother back with me.
Steve.
And I have my husband back with me as well.
What's up, y'all?
How's everybody doing on this lovely Wednesday? I hope everybody's doing so good and staying safe and being blessed. So y'all, today's topic, I'm so excited about it. We're going to be discussing consistency. So yes, I am so excited about this topic because I've experienced so much things over the course of this year. People being consistent in my life and people not being consistent in my life. So whether, it was us being consistent in our business, we're going to apply it to every single situation that we've been dealing with, See, I'll start off. So I will probably go and just do it in a relatable stage of having a consistent person or consistent people in your life. So yeah, so y'all drop in the comments if y'all have had a friend or a certain person y'all know that has just always been very consistent, very positive in your life. It could be a loved one, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, whatever you want. So I will touch back on, I have some really great friends, shout out to y'all. Some really great family, and of course my husband and my brother always stay consistent in my life. But no, I'll touch on the meaning to me of having a consistent friend. So to me, having a consistent person in your life, whether it's a friend or a spouse or anything like that, I think it motivates you. I think it motivates you daily. I think they get the opportunity to uplift you just like you're uplifting them. You know what I'm saying? Because I am so glad that I have an amazing husband that he stays consistently working. No, he, consistently provides for his family. He's like always consistently pushing me to take that next step, do something extra with my channel, or like make that extra thing. He stays consistent in our business, with finding every new thing for us to create or make. You're so good about that and stuff like that. So when it comes to that, I'm very thankful and appreciative. Now, as for having consistent friends in my life, I have people that are in my corner, that are rooting for me, that send daily little positive messages to say, hey, if today was a little rough, it's okay. Keep your head up. So I have these people in my life that, I know I do for them, but then it's not that I'm expecting them to do back, but they've always been so consistent. So it's like, what else can you expect? So then, on another not so positive note, there are people that come in our lives that are not consistent, that we will hope would be consistent. So how do, if y'all, maybe y'all want to elaborate on, how would you say it could give people some hope with not dwelling on the people that they really want to be consistent?
I mean, you can talk to that person, let them know how you feel. Maybe give them a couple of examples of how you've been consistent in the friendship versus them being consistent. And it might be about what the situation is and maybe how they can become more consistent.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, that's true. So what about you?
Definitely. If it's somebody that's important to you, definitely have a conversation. It's like, whatever that may be. And then at the same time, you got to answer the hard question too as well. You know what I'm saying? Once y'all had a communication, but, that it's still the same way, right? So, I mean, like, what I mean by that, let's just say it could be a relationship type deal. It could be family type deal. But if you know to express to you your concern of, them being either inconsistent or flip-flop one of the days or whatever, and they still doing that months and months later, I mean, I think they just showed you their hand. You know what I'm saying? So I just think
that's a good point.
I think they gotta, you gotta say that we can't change nobody. They gotta want to change on their own. And when somebody show you themselves, we almost gotta accept it, whether we like what they look like or not. Because sometimes they feel be close to us.
Right.
So
do you feel like that the hurt, not the hurt, do you feel like the hurt or the downness about it, them wanting that person to be consistent is 10 times worse if they have a long history?
1,000%.
Okay.
1,000%.
Okay.
Because
you value.
Value exactly.
That person and that friendship.
Exactly. And you don't want to really accept the fact that, I mean, not saying the person, ain't crap, but you don't want to accept the fact that this is who they is.
Yeah.
This is who they are. So I just think that when it comes to stuff like that, like relationships and stuff like that, you gotta swallow that hard pill.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, it's gonna cost you later.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to keep feeling like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once you come to grips that, okay, that's who they are, that's who I am. That really don't mix with me, so I may not rely or count on or expect that much from this person because they not show me what they're about.
Right.
You know?
Okay. So that's with friendship. So what about with relationships? So say you're in a relationship with somebody and you want more consistency from or them to be giving more.
Like a significant other?
Yeah,
Okay.
significant other or whatever, and you want more from them, and you want them to be more consistent when it comes to the things you need or you want. So, so how do you handle that?
Yeah, so with that one's always tricky, right? Because once again, I know a lot of times
that was a little bit more touchy.
Yeah.
You're involved with this person.
Exactly. So,
right. And you still, you gotta open up to that person, let them know your feelings, let them know how you're feeling.
All right.
No, none of that. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, I'm
Don't
fine.
worry about it.
No, I'm fine. You gotta open it like Chris was saying.
You good?
I know a lot of us, we don't talk. There's not enough communication there. And communication is key.
It's like silent.
Silent
treatment.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, nobody a mind reader. You know what I'm saying? And,
You better be able to read my name.
right.
No.
And everybody don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, you gotta, Chris said, you gotta communicate. You gotta say, hey, you don't feel like this.
Right.
Or, hey, when you do this kind of stuff, it makes me feel
But
like
that's
that.
so much easier said than done.
No. It
But
is. But that's
you feel like it takes practice? Not practice, but you mean you feel like you have to like say, okay, hey, I'm gonna start now, and then I'm gonna get better at that.
Oh yeah, not gonna be perfect day one.
Right.
I think that when it happens, you definitely gonna keep to yourself again. And then when you by yourself, you gotta say, hold on, no, let me fix that.
Wait, I didn't do that. I didn't do that right. Just mentally.
But you see, it's
So it's like a self check.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. That's the thing about the whole. That's just the first half. Because once that's get brought up to the table, right?
Okay.
And nothing changes. That's the second.
Actions have to match.
Yeah, that's the second part.
Right.
Because somebody can easily say, "Oh, I feel you, babe.
Uh-huh.
I got you. I'm gonna fix all that, right?" But we still
Doing the
ain't
same
seen no growth
We're
in
down
6
the
months.
Same path, right?
So I just think that you gotta
we planting these new seeds and nobody's watering.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the second. But yeah, just a relationship is. But and it's harder because when you if that involved with somebody and you know that not say you gotta cut them off, but you gotta put them in a different place now, right?
Yeah.
They can't be part of your life because they can't fulfill your expectations. They can't be. Not saying that they. You gotta make a decision, right? Can I afford to continue this on?
Right.
And continue to feel like this. Not saying the person ain't crap. They may not have the capacity to give you what you need.
Yeah. So, wow. Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
That's so good.
It's pretty much like with your job. You gotta stay consistent. If you don't stay consistent, then we might have to let you go. Or,
Come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Blase, right up, something.
Right. Be consistent. Be a consistent worker. Like, do what you know you're supposed to do. And if you fall out, consequences. It is what it is. Yeah. Well, that was good, y'all. I loved it, And that can, let me touch on it quick too, because I know we talked about relationship and friendship, but being consistent with your business too. Yeah, being consistent with your business too. Like, don't stop. Don't stop promoting. Don't stop putting that new thing out there. Don't stop saying, oh, what else can I have to offer somebody? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be consistent with that. Be consistent with reposting yourself. Be consistent with sharing. I just say the only way in order for your business to be successful, one of the things will just to stay consistent in your business.
Right.
Whatever you want to do, whatever you have your hands in, stay consistent in it. Just straight like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to touch on something with that before we
we're
go to the next
business,
one? Okay.
I gotta say something.
You gotta say something. Okay. Go ahead.
That when people are saying the consistency is probably one of the hardest parts, right? It's not that if my product good or people gonna buy it. It's all about consistency, meaning every day we call you, you should be working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every day I should see you. I'm tired of seeing you on Instagram or Facebook. They should still see you.
Right. They should
still
see you. Right.
And I think you gotta be consistent and know that. Sometimes I know that every time I open my Instagram app, I'm gonna see some Richard's Creation stuff on it. Because you gotta be like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because even though I may have seen it 1,000 times, somebody had it.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just, and I think that every day you need to be doing something towards whatever you're trying to do.
Right.
No matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Piece by piece, but every single day just be consistent with it because one, they go hand in hand with people trusting in your business.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you do this 1 week and then I don't see you for 3, you come back for 2, you go.
That ain't what we're doing, you know?
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
exactly, right.
You're flaking.
People like to see consistency
Yeah,
with things
right.
because it makes them feel more trustworthy of shopping with you or booking with you or just even investing in you in your company.
And people spend money with you. If they trust you.
Yeah, that's very true. Having a trust barrier with your customers is so important, and that's what we're touching on next: good customer service. And so how do you feel about that? Like, I think personally, it's so important to build these relationships with your clients so that they can come back and shop with you again, or book with you again, or like I said, invest with you again, and they're able to tell a friend and tell a friend. Everything nowadays is word of mouth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they sit up there and they receive good customer service from you, why? They gonna brag. They gonna tell somebody. They gonna elaborate, girl, or y'all, X, Y, and Z. But good customer service is key, and I just believe in always give your best foot forward. Like, don't ever feel like that whole thing customers are is right. Some are could be wrong, but at the same time, it's work with your customers. Get to know them, let them feel that comfort, and let them build that trust. Right. You know what I'm saying? So who else want to kind of elaborate about this customer service when it comes to different things?
Good customer service is an easy title. We already know it, right? But people don't understand that just how far kindness gets you. You get what I'm saying? How far accountability, thoughtfulness gets you. Like, if it's a client hitting you up about something and you don't want to do it. Right? You like, I ain't messing with that.
Right.
Most of us be like, I ain't even gonna respond back. Respond back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Even if it's like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, it is.
And when somebody messages you about something, respond. And then when somebody got work, you're so busy with you, deliver.
Always delivering.
Because then they gonna know, well, okay, Richard's Creation, they always deliver on their word. You know what I'm saying? Smith photos, they always message me back.
Right.
Because you don't want people to be like, man, I got something from them. And I ain't heard nothing back in 3 months.
Right.
You know
No update, no this, no that. You know what I'm saying?
Even if it's a client that you can't fulfill and you don't want to take the job, if you don't say nothing back, they say, oh, I messaged you. Even if it's a client that you don't want to take, they may have reached out to you and was like, oh, I ain't heard nothing back from registration 3 months. Nobody go over there. Right? Now, even if you was to say, hey, I probably make the job, they'd be like, okay, well, they just couldn't handle me. They may be able to service you.
It still means, inform them. And I'm going to touch with good customer service. Even if the client or the customer that you're dealing with is somebody you still supposed to give good customer service to them. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Especially them. It's just extra practice. You know what I'm saying? So what about you, babe? How do you feel about good customer service when it comes to anything in life?
Good customer service, you want to have that because you want your business to expand. Not only your business expands, it shows the type of person that you are.
Right. Yeah.
It shows that you care. You put your best effort into your work. And it take you a long ways. Good customer service, this person say, man, I went here, good customer service, they gave me this, and overall, quality of the work is good, so they gonna spread the word.
Right.
Yeah.
And their friend gonna tell another friend,
Right.
And it's just drawing more people to your company.
Yeah, clientele, right. That's good. No, that's good. But see, I love how consistency and good customer service kind of mix well. Because, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm so glad we touched on these things today. Just consistent. How are y'all doing? In your business, if you do have one, how are you giving good customer service? Let us know in the comments. Let us know if there's a friend or a family member or a loved one that has been consistent. We'd love to hear good, positive stories. Or if you guys wanted to elaborate about somebody that hasn't been consistent, we're here to talk. We're here to listen, and everything like that. But no, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and y'all be blessed. All right.
Peace.
We want to kind of show you how being consistent in something can go a long way and get you amazing grades, as in to be on an honor roll. Come tell them about it, JJ. Tell them how your consistent hard work got you on the honor roll. Still, go JJ, go JJ. Tell them who you are.
July Richard.
All right, tell them a little bit about how being consistent, doing your work, paying attention, not getting sidetracked, got you with your A's.
How you get the good grades?
So tell us how you got them good grades, girl.
I am not looking at on paper and
No cheating.
and since I've been working hard.
Yes.
A's and B's, and sincerely for a long time I got A's and B's.
Going to bed on time.
Yeah, going to bed on time. You stay consistent.
Good rest.
Got all A's and B's and still on A on the road.
Come on.
I've been on A on the road for 2 months.
A long time, pretty much the whole year.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So see, tell them, say, if you stay consistent with what you do, the outcome of it is so rewarding.
And your grades get higher.
Yep, it's so rewarding. Well, that's perfect. All right, so you guys have a good one,
Yeah.
and we will see you guys next week. Is word
Here we go. It started again.
Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Wednesday. Welcome back to Word of Wednesday. No.
Butter biscuits, box of biscuits, biscuit.
Did you do it? Who passing gas?
July.
No, that.
Bro, am I supposed to be in this video?
Why?
Okay, I didn't know if I was just shooting it for you or if I was supposed to be ignorant.
Yeah, why?
Okay, I didn't know. That's fine.
How you didn't know?
No, I didn't know if I was just shooting it or if you brought it back for another week. I didn't know.
I did just hear about
Okay.
your gas. So good customer service.
Good customer
Good
service.
customer.
Biscuit maker.
Right.